Oh, something different.
Genesis 25 verses 31 to 34. Jacob said, "Sell me your birthright now." Esau said, "I'm about to die. Of what use is a birthright to me?" Jacob said, "Swear to me now." So he swore to him and sold his birthright to Jacob. Then Jacob gave Esau bread and lentil stew, and he ate and drank and rose and went his way. Thus Esau despised his birthright. We've always heard the story told about Jacob and Esau and the birthright. But have you ever stopped to think, what is this birthright thing? You know, very often when we speak of the birthright as it concerns the tradition of Israel, we hear of the birthright being that double portion of inheritance. And so it means that if you got the birthright, which was usually given to the firstborn son, though there were times when there were differences, there were other sons who would receive it, but usually it was given to the firstborn son. And the birthright there would mean that if there are 3 children and the father's estate is to be divided, then the estate would be divided in 4 parts. And the child with the birthright would receive 2 parts, and the other 2 children would receive 1 part each. And usually it would have been the boys. And so usually when we speak about the birthright, we talk about, you getting that double portion of the inheritance. But the birthright consisted of a whole lot more than the inheritance. Actually, the estate was the less important part of the birthright. What did the birthright represent? The birthright represented leadership of the family. And so to be given the birthright meant that you became the next leader of the family. And whilst the father was alive, if he were away or incapacitated in any way, you would take up the leadership of the family. You would become responsible, if he's away or after he dies, responsible for the welfare of the females of the family. You would have what is called the judicial authority. And so as the head of the clan, as the head of the family, you made the judicial decisions for the family. More so, as the person with the birthright, you became the priest of the family. Because tradition has it that up to the time of Aaron, priesthood was carried out by the person with the birthright in the family. So that person had the particular covenantal relationship with God. So when we talk about the birthright, we're talking about that covenantal relationship. We're talking about leadership. We're really talking about ministry. And here comes Esau, hungry and deciding he wants some food. And his brother Jacob saying, "Well, sell me your birthright for some food." And Esau says, "What the heck? I mean, no problem. Have it. Give me this plate of food. Give me this bowl of stew." Wow. I wonder, what was he thinking? But more so, what are we thinking? What is the value we place on our ministry? It's easy to look at Esau and say, how could you give away your ministry for a bowl of stew? But what are we willing to sell our ministry for? For a night of comfort? For a few dollars? For some fame and fortune? For a little peace of mind? Peace from struggle and fight? For some moments of pleasure? How much do you value your ministry? How do you see your ministry? Is it important? Is it invaluable? Or is it something that can be traded for convenience? Let's think about it. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And for more, join us at 9 a.m. on Sunday mornings at 10 Union Square, Crossroads. If you can't be there in person, join us virtually via Facebook Live.